There can be a lot of temptations for new vegans, especially when they're not sure how to handle a situation or the social pressures they're faced with. So let's roll the intro and we'll get right into it. Hi, it's V here, the Healthy Vegan author and creator of the Gold Card Vegan website and club. Now, imagine you're at the in-laws and your new mother-in-law has prepared a dish she thinks is vegan just for you. Say a lasagna. Yes, she's used lots of vegetables, she's included mushrooms, the tomato sauce is right, but she's used cheese. What do you do? Well, let me tell you, this type of scenario is nothing new. Most of us have experienced a similar dilemma more than once. You know, on the one hand, you don't want to be rude by refusing, nor do you want to seem like a burden, especially when someone, has gone out of their way to prepare something just for you. So how do we deal with these social pressures? I hate to tell you this, but there is no clear-cut way, as each situation usually comes with its own little quirks. However, it does help if you can inform others about your new diet, but do so just in a matter-of-fact sort of a way. In other words, don't start a discussion as to why you've gone vegan, but explain that you no longer, or what foods you're no longer eating, and say including cheese and eggs, because a lot of people get the animal part, but forget that dairy and eggs also comes from animals. Now, if a person does ask you why, then you can say you watched a documentary, you name one, obviously, and you now understand the connection between the animal and what you eat. Now, obviously, don't worry if it wasn't a documentary that set you on the vegan path. I'm sure you've seen one that has made an impact. The point is, it is actually an excellent opportunity to perhaps get the other person to watch it. Now, other temptations that may arise are when you're out with friends and you all decide to go and get a meal. Most places will cater for vegans, right? But this is where you can prepare by making sure you know which eateries have vegan choices in your area. This way, you are able to suggest one of those places to eat. Another option for when friends propose going out for dinner, maybe you can advocate going to a movie instead. Now, you can't avoid all temptations, and trust me, they will happen. But for most, you will be able to plan ahead. So, take a dish with you, which brings me back to your mother-in-law. When you first tell her you're vegan, you can say that you'd love to bring a protein dish whenever you come for dinner. Tell her that then everyone can do a taste test and see what they think, and it will take the pressure off her. You can also suggest that she goes to Google and use the word vegan to find recipes for lasagna, as an example. Food is a massive part of our daily lives and definitely within our social interactions. And that's why it's important to ask for support from your family and friends. Ask them not to mock you or ask you inconsiderate questions. And when your mother-in-law goes out of her way to make a dish that she believes is vegan, I hate to say this, but the choice is yours. If you do choose to have something, don't beat yourself up about it, but quietly tell her where cheese comes from, just so she knows for future meals. For a new vegan, there will be times when you'll eat something only to realize later that it had an animal ingredient in it. A classic example is fish sauce used in many Asian dishes. And temptations will always be there. So I want you to remember that veganism is a journey. And the more you travel along this path, the stronger you'll become and the more adept you will be in dealing with all circumstances. That's it for today. Thank you so much for watching. And now, if you did get something from this video, please share it, give it a thumbs up, and subscribe, clicking the notification bell so you don't miss the next one. Remember to have great food, make it whole plant-based, and be compassionate to all animals, including humans. And if you are an older vegan, be nice to the new vegans. Bye for now.